Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video we're going to cover here the Masters of the Universe Revolution, Gwildor and Orko figures. Yes, I finally got them. I didn't really look for them right away. I was kind of waiting for the price to drop on them, and then I kind of forgot about them. But then I checked Amazon not so long ago, and I saw that they were on sale again. So I said, yeah, let me get them before I pass it up again. I totally missed out on the Gwildor from the classic series, but it was nice that Masterverse did a redesign for him. Here's the nice artwork on the side here of the two heroes. The two undersized heroes, and then here's the back. All right, let's see about the right. Oh, this was the line with the New Eternia Man-at-Arms and New Eternia Trapjaw, which were like amongst my figures of the year for 2024. All right, so Gwildor, the heroic creator of the cosmic key. Eternia is a world of magic and technology, and no two beings represented these forces better than the spell-wielding Orko and the master inventor Gwildor. The two heroes used their combined talents to upgrade He-Man's power sword for the battle against evil. And Orko, the heroic court magician. He's no longer the court jester, he's the court magician. And the nice painting there of the two figures. All right, let's open this box up and see what's inside. All right, so here are our two pint-sized heroes with all of their accessories here. Gwildor and Orko. And this looks really cool. I do like all these accessories that they came with. First and foremost, let's take a look at these. These are like two little magic effects, and apparently you put these around his hands here, around Orko's hands. That's gonna be cool. I like the iridescent flavor to it. Like it's multicolored, like it's blue overall, but you can definitely see like it's multicolored in there. Really cool. And this is also like some kind of magic ring that goes around Orko, and it goes on his stand to surround him with like a magic force field. Very cool. Orko also has an extra piece of cape here. Well, this is from his sash, and this sash in the cartoon in Revolution, he was able to use this to like whip around and stuff like that. So this is a nice piece. Gwildor comes with his walking stick, and it has a little crystal at the very top. Very nice, but very detailed looking. This is almost exactly, I guess this is, they were trying to do the staff that he had in the 1987 movie, 88 movie of He-Man. He did have this kind of staff with him. That's really neat. And of course, the cosmic key, but this time it's opened. We've seen Masterverse do the cosmic key before, but it's always been closed. But now for this one, the cosmic key is open. Very neat, and it rotates and everything just like it's supposed to. Nice. And then this was the final result of Gwildor's upgrade to the power sword of He-Man. I loved in Revolution when they did this. I thought that made the sword look really cool. Look at that, even the little tiny details in there. They got it from the cartoon where they digitized the power sword here. I love this. I'm probably gonna put this on one of my on my King He-Man or something like that, because this looks beautiful. I love what they did here. All right, now let's take a look at both figures. Now first I'm going to take a look at Orko, and this Orko is very different from the Revelation Orko that they released in the Orko Caveman He-Man 2-pack. And I think he looks fantastic. Look at this. His beautiful, like, you can definitely tell he's mastered his magic. The O logo in the middle there. Beautiful. I love the color scheme of the white and the gold. I love the painting of the eyes there. That looks really very nice. And his arms are definitely not as flimsy as they were for the Revelation Series 1 figures. This is much better quality, and the stand is really very nice. And this is, I believe, where you place the where you clip this in. So I'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, I think Orko looks really cool. I think this is a really, really nice upgrade. And look, like, when it's funny because, like, when you close him up, he definitely looks like in the cartoon he was mad at Gwildor a couple of times and he squinted his eyes. So I think that's cool that when you put his head down, it kind of makes it look like he's squinting his eyes, like really upset with Gwildor. Good job, good job. I really, really think they did a nice job with this Orko. And now let's take a look at Revolution Gwildor, which if you saw the movie, Gwildor was actually based on the Gwildor from the He-Man movie from 1988. There's a scene in there where Man-at-Arms goes in to see him, and yeah, and they talk. He tells him, oh, like, you know, we went to a different planet several years ago, blah blah blah. I was like, oh shoot! So they're tying Gwildor actually into his lore into Revolution, which is neat. Now, the figure himself is really nicely detailed. Look at the texturing on his jacket. That's nice. I was not expecting all of that texturing. I haven't seen any reviews of it because I wasn't sure if I was going to get this figure. But this is really nice. Very surprising to me. One thing I will say is, unfortunately, it looks like my Gwildor came in with a defective leg. This leg is okay. This leg holds, but this leg is definitely wiggly, wiggle time. But the figure himself is nice, and I'll find a fix for this. I'll probably wind up putting some kind of like silicone in there or something so that it'll stay sturdy. But this looks really cool. I like the cartoon. The Revolution cartoon really did a nice job making him look like Gwildor from the movie. And yeah, and I think the figure here looks really, really nice. It's definitely a cartoonish take, but definitely looks like the Gwildor from the 1988 movie. Really cool. And along with his partner Orko. All right, let's put their equipment on them and see what they look like. All right, so here they are with all their accessories on. Yeah, and I think this looks really, really cool. I think, again, Mattel, Masterverse, I think they did a fantastic job here. And yeah, look at Orko with his special effects. I love the way that the little magic effects fit just like around his hands. And then this big circle thing, making it look like his power is moving around him in waves. It's really, really cool. And you can leave him like that, or you can rotate his stand around so that he looks like he's like this in the circle. Either way, it really works, and I think it looks very, very cool. And as you can see, here's his little extra shawl there. Very neat, coming off his back right there. And that is Orko the Oracle, and he looks really cool. And of course, Gwildor with his staff and the cosmic key looks really, really amazing. But we're missing the sword. Where could the sword possibly be? Dun 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 dun. There it is. And the 1988 movie He-Man now has the sword. I really love the way that sword looks. I love the way that power effect on there is just blending into the silver. Really neat. Also, you know, I did miss out on the Ramen Toys. They did the resculpt of the head to make it look more like Dolph Lundgren's head from the movie. And I missed out on that first run, and now it's like crazy, like $80, $90 in the aftermarket to try to find that head. But I just saw that Ramen Toys is re-releasing that Dolph Lundgren looking head for Masterverse. So yeah, if you missed out on the first run like I did, it is coming back around. So you will be able to get that Dolph Lundgren head for this He-Man body, which I can't wait for, because I think that's going to be really, really a great way to seal up this figure. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what happened with Mattel and Masterverse. They were not able to do the likeness of the Dolph Lundgren He-Man. They got the body and the suit, but the head was awful. But I'm using the New Eternia Viking He-Man head for now. But yeah, as soon as that Ramen Toys Dolph Lundgren head sculpt comes in, I'm definitely switching it out to that. All right, and here is my callback to the 1988 movie. I do know that they released a Beastman and an Evelyn, and I know Blade is coming out. I just have not, I did not like the way the Beastman looked, so I didn't bother getting him. The Evelyn, I might get, but I'm just waiting a little bit more because, you know, I have other priorities, and she was never really a top priority figure for me. But yeah, I might get her down the line. And Blade, definitely, when he comes out, I definitely want to get him. But yeah, this is what I have from my 1988 movie so far. And I think it looks great. I love the fact that they got Gwildor involved again in Motu. And I thought it was a great story arc for the show. I thought Revolution did a great job using him. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at Orko and Gwildor from Masterverse. I think they did a really great job with these figures. I think they did just a great reimagining of Gwildor and really like bringing him from the 80s movies into Revolution without too much of a change on what he looked like. I mean, he's more obviously animation colorful, but his face, the way he looked, the face, the ears, the hair, and then Orko was just really, really cool. I love the fact that they got him at his peak Trollin magic use now, which was something that I was hoping they were going to do the first time around. But overall, I did enjoy Revolution much more than Revelation, and I think they did a really fantastic job with these two figures here. All right, if you enjoyed this look, please, and if you feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye now.